You're in a boring meeting, or perhaps scrolling through your phone late at night. Suddenly, an irresistible urge takes over your body. Your mouth opens wide, you take a deep, slow breath, your jaw stretches, your eyes might water, then a long, satisfying exhale. It's a yawn, and it often feels completely involuntary. But why does this strange phenomenon happen, especially when we're feeling tired? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating mystery of the yawn. What exactly triggers this universal human reflex? And how does it connect to our state of sleepiness? For a long time, the most common theory was simple. Many believed we yawn to bring more oxygen into our bodies. The idea suggested that yawns help us when our blood oxygen levels are low, or when carbon dioxide levels in our blood become too high. This deep inhale was thought to replenish oxygen supplies and simultaneously expel excess carbon dioxide from our lungs. It sounded like a perfectly logical and intuitive explanation, didn't it? However, modern scientific research has largely challenged this simple theory. Studies have shown no direct correlation between oxygen levels and yawning frequency. People still yawn just as much even when breathing pure oxygen. So while a persistent myth, a lack of oxygen isn't the primary driver of yawning. The leading scientific theory today points to a process called thermoregulation. Essentially, yawning appears to be our brain's way of cooling itself down. Think of your brain like a high-performance computer. It operates best within a very specific temperature range. When we're sleepy, drowsy, or even bored, our brain temperature tends to rise slightly. A yawn involves a powerful, deep inhalation of cooler ambient air. This rush of cooler air enters our mouth and nasal passages. It then cools the blood flowing through these areas towards the brain. The vigorous stretching of our facial muscles during a yawn also plays a role. This stretching increases blood flow to the head and neck. This increased circulation further helps to dissipate excess heat from the brain. It's like a natural internal air conditioning system for your head. By lowering brain temperature, yawning can help improve alertness. It acts as a quick physiological reset, making us feel slightly more awake. So feeling sleepy might actually trigger a subtle warming of the brain. And a yawn is the body's intelligent response to maintain optimal function. It's a complex yet elegant biological mechanism at work. Here's where the story takes an even more intriguing turn: contagious yawning. It's not just about personal brain cooling, but also a social phenomenon. Seeing someone else yawn often triggers an immediate yawn in ourselves. This suggests a deeper, more complex social and empathetic component. Contagious yawning is strongly linked to our brain's mirror neuron system. This system is involved in empathy and understanding others' actions and emotions. Studies show it happens more frequently among people who are emotionally close. You're more likely to contagiously yawn with family and friends than with strangers. This fascinating aspect shows yawning is not just an individual physiological act. It might also be a subtle form of social bonding or collective alertness. So what do scientists know for sure and what remains uncertain? The brain cooling theory is currently the most robust and widely accepted scientific explanation. Researchers have observed measurable temperature drops in the brain after yawning episodes. However, the exact interplay of all contributing factors is still being researched. Science is always evolving, and our understanding continues to deepen. Some theories also suggest a role in regulating arousal levels in the brain, or even stretching muscles to prevent stiffness during periods of inactivity. The full picture of yawning's purpose is likely multifaceted and nuanced. We understand a lot, but there's still fascinating work being done. It remains a captivating area where new discoveries are continually possible. So the next time you feel that familiar, irresistible stretch coming on, remember it's far more than just a simple sign of boredom or extreme tiredness. It's your brain's sophisticated way of regulating its own temperature. A silent, involuntary signal that your body is working to keep you sharp and focused. Or perhaps a subtle, empathetic connection to those sharing your space.